For this week's technique, we're going to be looking at a couple options for the front headlock. We'll look at spinning to the back, going for the guillotine choke, and then we'll look at one defensive option from the position as well. So the front headlock is an important position in Jiu-Jitsu, a really important transitional position. It'll occur a lot in the stand-up game, right? When someone has a failed takedown attempt, okay, you sprawl under or counter some other way. That's a common way to enter the front headlock position. Another really common way is when people are escaping side control or side control variants, okay? They'll often come up to a single leg, and so you'll end up in a front headlock type position, okay? Holding a front headlock, I'm gonna make kind of two cupped hand grips. One is gonna go on my partner's chin, and the other is gonna hold on the inside of his bicep. On the side where I cup the chin, I'm gonna make kind of like a loose, loose is not the right word, but I'm not trying to choke at this point. I'm just trying to get empty space, take empty space out. I'm gonna try and set my bicep behind my partner's neck, kind of like on the lower cervical vertebrae. Okay, so I'm setting my bicep there to stop my partner's forward motion. So if my partner is shooting, now there's something, go ahead and drive forward. Now there's something like directly opposing that. Whereas if my arm or body is over his back, and as he shoots in, I don't actually stop his forward momentum very effectively. So I want to set up something that checks my partner's forward momentum, and that's going to be my bicep kind of behind at the base of his neck or at the top of his shoulders, a little bit above maybe where you would hold a bar if you're squatting. Okay, so I'm cupping the chin. Okay, setting my shoulder in front. Okay, and also you shouldn't be on your knees. I should be up here, but I'm just especially while I talk, so that Conan doesn't have to bear all of my weight the whole time I'm on my knees. Okay, my other hand, I'm gonna cup, go around from that back and hold inside my partner's elbow, and I'm pulling his head and his arm away from each other. So I'm making my grips and then pulling apart to separate. Okay. So I'm here, pull apart, and then again I'm getting on my toes, and I'm heavy so that it's difficult for my partner to drive in. Okay? Now I'm going to take my hand off my partner's chin, and I'm going to wind over his tricep. Okay? And my whole arm is sort of backstopping my partner's shoulder and neck. And this allows me to step and transition to like a turtle position. This is, in my opinion, the most important, most basic position, or most basic attack from this position. The guillotine is not, in my opinion, the most basic from this position. Spinning to the back is, okay? And the back, spinning to the back and attacking the guillotine are complementary moves here. To prevent my spin to the back, Conan has to open his arms wide. Okay, when he goes to open his arms wide to prevent the back, well, that makes it easy to thread my hand through and connect my hands for a guillotine grip. Okay? On the other hand, if I'm hunting for a guillotine, as Conan brings his arms in tight, well, it makes it easier for me to block his arm to the side and spin around behind him. Okay, so using the thread of the guillotine to open up the back take and the thread of the back take to open up the guillotine is a pretty potent double attack here. Okay, there are multiple ways to move to the back here. This kind of block the outside is one. You can also do a short arm drag. Okay, so I can come here, right, pull apart. Okay, and I just move to here, arm drag, step through. Okay, and that can take me to the back as well. Okay, I think blocking the outside is maybe a little more secure, but both can be effective. So just chin strap grip, set the top of my bicep, bottom of my shoulder on the nape of my partner's neck. Okay, pull his arm into me, separating his arm and his chin. Fold my arm around behind him, walk around to the side, and now I'm behind my partner where I can begin to attack, put in my hooks,